vidéo quand tu faisais des vidéos.
Alors.
Bon, bah, on a rigolé un peu quoi.
Ouais.
Bon, c'est sympa à regarder.
Ouais.
Enfin, c'est un bon souvenir.
Ouais, c'est clair.
Ah, quand vous faisiez encore vos soirées, non?
Oh, c'était il y a pas longtemps. Mois dernier.
C'était le 6 juin.
Ah, oui.
Alors, fabriquer, cuisiner.
Oui,
Je
c'est
pense que je vais
différent.
aller à Valentine, mais je serai pas loin, je pense. Ouais, je serai pas
J'allais le
loin de
faire, mais ça
l'endroit.
signait tellement, j'ai pas eu le temps, tu sais. Putain, je pisse le sang de tous les côtés, tu crois que j'ai le temps de tout faire? C'est possible, oui. Ça peut m'arriver.
On veut dire que t'as tes règles aussi, non?
Et pourquoi pas? Putain, ouais, ah ouais, mais quand tu touches la veine après, putain, la vache, comme pour qu'elle cicatrise, c'est long, hein. C'est en temps normal, excuse-moi, en temps normal, pourtant elle cicatrise, ça met pas dur de cicatriser comme ça. Mais si t'avais pas été là avant, ça te met pas autant de temps. T'as pas vu quand j'ai retiré là?
Allez, c'est parti. On va aller voir l'Indien, là, l'Hindou.
Oui, parce que j'ai mis le papier.
Ça va. Non, pas alors, c'est que t'arrives. Ça
Hein,
t'arrive.
ouais, c'est ça, exactement.
Celle-là,
Plus battante.
je
C'est
vais
Charles qui m'a demandé si je pouvais l'aider. Je dis ouais. C'est quoi?
Ok, je vais voir, je suis bien fait.
Carrément.
Le bricolage, c'est terminé. Je fais des trucs, et le bricolage à la maison. Non, c'est pas bricolage, moi je suis romantique, c'est pas bricolage. Je sais pas faire le bricolage.
Out of the way!
Out of my way.
Allez, on peut se jumper là. Ah, le jump. Ah, le gros jump, allez.
On y va à deux, gros.
Oui. Putain, ouais, on y va à deux, ouais, carrément, ouais.
Je vais prendre un fusil à canon, gros. Laisse tomber, ou.
Ouais, t'inquiète, ah, on prend un blaster là, c'est bon. Tu prends l'arme mandalorienne.
Quelques dynamites, un kalachnikov, le Gatling.
C'est quoi, Nico?
Il a même dit qu'il pourrait se suicider pour nous. Au cas où si on devait s'enfuir.
Exactement.
Ouais, toi. Ouais.
Un blanc mille, frérot.
Bon, par contre, Kevin, t'occupes des coffres.
Tu prends ton milliard, genre, je sais pas, si tu peux te transformer tu sais, en fusil d'épaule, tu sais, avec des capables de gonfler, tu sais, tu sais qu'en hélico, tu sais.
Howdy there, stranger.
C'est un fusil de insecte, tu sais.
Hey,
C'est un truc
that's a
en
nice
hélico,
looking
mais
horse you have there. Bet it ain't faster than mine, though. Ariel's my pride and joy. Why not a race to Calumet Ravine?
je calcule même plus, tu vois. Avant, je réfléchis
Ain't
bien.
interested, fella.
All right, no problem. No harm in asking.
Hein? Comment? Oui, j'entends. Oui, j'utilise, j'entends le truc là. C'est ce qu'il faut. C'est ce qu'il faut, c'est ce qu'il faut pour bien réfléchir. Faut être capable de réfléchir à des fois. C'est vraiment pour ça.
Je suis à Wapiti, le camp des Indiens. Tu disais quoi, gros? Excuse-moi. Bof bof. Je suis pas un grand fan de Star Wars. Ouais, je suis pas un grand fan. Ouais.
Hello? Come in.
Mhm. Ah ouais. Ah dur.
You don't sound very well.
Je préfère
I'm
Gundam.
not.
Je préfère
I
Adjibou.
think I'm dying. And I hope you find peace. I don't know too much about peace. Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him. I'm sorry. I suppose I lack the grandeur of a conventional king. I don't know too many kings. Colonel Favors, he has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men. Very sorry about all of this. Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious, and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son. Your son seems to want a war. My son thinks there is glory in death. Maybe he's right, but for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men, I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. I've killed a lot of people. For a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it. Well, your friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot. I don't know him, but my son is easily led. I'm not sure I get you. Well, perhaps we could go for a ride. I'm an old man. My whole life I have tried to bring peace. But I ain't doing so good. And maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please, it won't take long. Maybe I can help you with that cough.
Sir! I'm glad I caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir. I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. May I ride with you for a little?
Of course. Follow me. So where are we going? I want to show you a site up in the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing. Coming past.
Okay, sir!
What is this news, Captain Monroe?
Yes, sir. As I mentioned, I did speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length. But regrettably, it appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I supposed as much. So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything would be happening for a few months. I'm very sorry, sir. I did everything I could.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all? I would rather certain actions were taken by friends outside the tribe.
Sure, I can help.
That's good news. Thank you. Come meet me on the reservation whenever you can. Any assistance would be much appreciated, Mr. Morgan. Anyway, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you both soon.
Sure. Thank you, Captain.
Enjoy the ride.
We'll continue on this way. I'm going to look for some herbs to give you. Oh. feasting on that horse? Brutality and beauty are both all around us. Yet so often we're unable to see past our own grievances. This is what I try to teach my son. Yeah! Go on, get out of here! Good. There was no need to harm them. We can talk if you want, Mr. Morgan. But don't feel like you have to. It's a beautiful ride ahead if you need some time to think.
So, we don't know each other too well, but I wanted to speak to you about your son.
Are you okay, Mr. Morgan?
I was there on the raid to steal back those horses, and, well, you know something of Dutch, I think.
Yes, a little. Mostly from your friend Charles.
I don't know why Dutch is getting involved in your situation, and this ain't easy to say, but I just don't trust that he's got your son's best interests at heart.
So what can we do? Sorry, hold up a moment. That'll have to wait. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here. This is what I was looking for. English mace. Okay, let's continue on. So, what were you talking about before?
I don't rightly know. Charles and I just thought you should be aware. Maybe there's a way to stop things from getting any more out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Let me give this some thought.
Things that bad on a reservation?
Yes. This conflict with Colonel Favors and his regiment at Fort Wallace continues to worsen. Wait! Where are you going? Many of the elders are sick, and the young feel that any compromise is an admittance of defeat.
Well, we ain't done much to calm the situation.
But I have to continue to seek to resolve matters through peaceful negotiation. War would be futile.
Your people are lucky to have you.
I'm not so sure about that.
Ouais. Non.
Wait, stop here. I want to pick some ginseng.
Le docteur m'avait donné des anti-inflammatoires, sauf qu'il fallait pas écouler la médecine. J'avais mis une bouche sous mon gars. Laisse tomber. Mais tu aurais dû voir ma bouche comme elle était humide. T'avais la joue, t'avais l'impression qu'elle avait...
This will combine well.
Ah ouais, c'était affreux. C'était affreux. Et à l'hôpital, et quand j'allais à l'hôpital, ils m'ont armé et qu'ils m'ont dit ouais, peut-être que votre sang est contaminé.
Wait there. I'll put these in your saddlebag.
Non, mais ils auraient fait un truc, ils t'auraient pas laissé comme ça, le mec, franchement, ils t'auraient fait un truc.
Comme ça doit pas faire des prises de sang et tout, peut-être que votre sang est contaminé.
Together. It tastes awful, but it'll help to keep your strength up. All right, let's go. It's not much further now.
And that feller, Monroe, how you know him?
Captain Monroe was reassigned here from a regiment in the north. Apparently, the news of our conflict has spread all the way to Washington. He's a good man. He wants to help.
Well, I guess that's something at least.
The army aren't all bad men. Just as my people aren't all good. But this Colonel Favors, he walks an old line. He's obstinate and he hates Monroe. I just hope between us we can work this out.
Ouais, je vais regarder ça.
It's just up ahead. Easy.
What's happened? No! It can't be. No! They destroyed everything! I need to find the Chanupa. Who would do this?
Ami, j'aime bien le brin.
Someone who wanted to enrage you.
Kevin, j'ai là qui dit oh, j'aime bien le brin. J'aime bien le brin, toi aussi.
The Chanupa's gone. Of course. What is it? Ceremonial fight. There must be some clues to what happened here.
Voilà. Ouais.
I cannot believe this.
Ah ouais. C'est excellent.
It's ruined.
Voilà, mieux. Ouais. Ouais, dans le sud, ouais. Je sais, quand j'avais été dans le sud une fois, laisse tomber, il y avait des gens, ils me faisaient répéter ce que je disais. C'était une barre, ils se tapaient tous des barres.
Dis le mot chien.
An empty bottle of whiskey.
Well, they
Chien.
drank all that, they couldn't have gotten too far.
Dis le chien.
Yeah, well,
Dis pas le chien.
Schwing.
the Chanupa.
Ah, c'est un truc qu'on savait pas dire.
Eh, ça, et par contre, je crois qu'il va savoir le dire. Dis un oie
Who would do such a thing?
Ouais,
c'est mieux là déjà.
Et là, qu'elle dit après.
tout ce qui est en hang, il arrive bien à le dire.
Ouais.
Ouais.
Une carrette.
C'est quoi? Une carrette.
Une carrette, ouais.
Smoke.
Le putain, tu vois, bah il a dit putain.
Oh putain, ma bagnole. Oh putain, ma bagnole.
Oh putain. Bon, maintenant, l'avantage que
Oh, there they are. These brave men.
Ah, je suis pas croyant, moi.
Some of Colonel Favors' men. They must have been the ones who did this.
Are you surprised this happened?
Bah, moi,
Not at all.
de base, je viens de 3 moi.
But-
Ouais, 3, voilà, ouais.
Donc je suis de la
But I
chance.
hope we
Donc,
were
voilà,
past
j'ai un
this.
accent un peu moins.
Now you got land they want.
Un petit peu moins.
Land with oil.
Bien quand même de base. Et depuis que je suis ici, bah, je l'ai plus.
They moved us here. They've taken everything we had.
Elle devait t'imaginer.
I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one.
J'avais plus de temps pendant genre une seconde.
Now they've taken the last hope.
J'ai quand même bug.
Ouais, mais complet, ouais.
Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Not if I get it back.
Get it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, get your Chinook, but no one will be any the wiser.
Would you do that?
Well, you can't go, they know why you'd come.
I, don't have any money.
No, I don't need your money.
Please see if they have our sacred items. But try not to hurt anyone.
I'll try to ensure that they never even know. Yep.
Eh Damien,
Ouais.
je suis sûr que je parle en ch'ti total, on n'arrive pas.
Ah non, ça c'est sûr, non.
Moi, il y a peut-être quelques trucs que j'essaie de comprendre, parce que avant ça, c'est du envahisseur. Mais après, je comprends pas tout, donc.
Rappelle ce qu'elle disait Mimi Damien.
Ah ouais, les mots qu'elle sortait.
T'inquiète pas, code et les petits.
Exactly. That's the problem. Monroe went to West Point.
On avait l'argot.
Favors never made it.
Yeah, l'argot.
I'm sure.
C'est quoi?
What's got this horse spook,
Mais
huh?
c'est une façon de parler qu'il y avait dans les
Hein?
films, un peu, si tu veux, à l'époque. Genre, par exemple, avoir les Portugais dans sa baie.
Stop it! Over here! This is where you
Guns trained all around you.
Oh merde. Oh, je vais me faire tuer. Tue-moi. Voilà.
Avoir un polichinelle dans le tiroir.
D'accord. Ah, c'est plus des expressions de chez vous en fait.
Putain, faut pas que je les tue.
C'est quoi le truc dans le torchon là, je sais pas quoi, vous le disiez là?
Ah ranger la viande dans le torchon.
Ça veut dire quoi ça dedans?
C'est-à-dire que tu vas au lit.
Ah ouais. Imaginez, bon ben, je range la viande dans le torchon, hein.
Avoir un polichinelle dans le tiroir, c'est quand c'est une femme qui attend un enfant.
De quoi? Avoir quoi?
Avoir un polichinelle dans le tiroir.
Une femme qui attend ça?
Avoir un polichinelle dans le tiroir.
Oh là, ça veut dire la femme qui attend ça.
Voilà, c'est-à-dire avoir les Portugais dans
What's
sa baie,
that?
c'est quelqu'un qui s'en sert non.
Je suis. Ouais. C'est quoi Eh oh oh eh.
Huh? What's wrong with this horse? Hey, I heard something. Who's there? False alarm. Nothing here.
Non, c'est la même race que nous.
Je sais pas pourquoi derrière il appelle les femmes.
Ah, parce que c'est un enfant. Il a pas de nom.
We got an intruder. Stop him!
You're done for.
On va. peux pas, t'es obligé de les tuer.
Ah, les mecs qui jouent pas, ils dorment. Pas possible, c'est pas qu'ils ont racheté le jeu.
Moi je m'en fous, dès que moi je suis
Ah, bah, bien.
Hey, I heard something.
C'est possible, les mecs qui dorment, arrête. Bien.
Huh?
How the hell did we lose him?
What's that?
On continue, moi je dors.
Can't have just banished
What's
him.
wrong with this horse?
What?
We got it. Take your hands off that.
Make short work of your head.
Ah, fait chier.
Par contre, tu fais.
Faut faire attention quand on oublier.
Ah bah oui, bah celle-là. Bah c'est moi qui va la sortir, ça. Sortir ça à l'origine, vas-y.
Tu vas rentrer un petit peu dedans, vas-y. Tu foutrais le plus accès, tout ça, le mec à l'oreille. Je dirais qu'est-ce que tu veux, sera le mid.
Qu'est-ce que je fais comme ça?
Ah oui, alors oui.
Bon, il est rapidement. Je dis, ils vont me reprendre pour faire la saison 2.
Ah oui, oui. Ils vont faire la mort devant le dos avec toi.
Les tiennent à couper le dos, tu sais, au lieu de couper le cou.
Péter le dos.
Please tell me you found it.
Ils vont nier le domaine du père.
Here. I got your things, I think.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Even sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
Yes.
It's a bad business.
Elle est morte de rire.
I should not have let you do this for me. But perhaps it will stop a bigger massacre. With these, maybe I can calm my people. Maybe I can calm my son.
I hope so.
Thank you.
Tu veux dégager la belle sœur ou quoi?
Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
Ça y est, dégagé.
Un peu comme Wolverine, hein. Oh non, ça serait plutôt l'inverse. Pas que tes conneries.
He's a man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him. Or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
Au final, mon frère et tout, ils devaient jouer à Warzone toute la soirée. Donc là, ils ont passé leur soirée sur Destiny, en fait.
Ah ouais?
Bah, ouais.
Comment je veux dire? Ah, tu les vois?
Parce que depuis tout à l'heure, ils sont connectés sur Destiny.
Ah, du coup, il a pas joué avec Mika, quoi.
Putain,
Ouais,
c'est chaud.
Ah, son Laurie, elle a peut-être joué à Crossing alors, du coup.
Time to go, boy. Yep.
Feels like the day's getting longer.
Yeah. Yep.
Mr. Morgan!
Hello. Here I am, as promised.
Le capitaine Monroe.
Captain Monroe.
Of course.
Chief's gone out trying to find medication.
Un voleur, voleur et demi.
It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
We are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of the vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out, and he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to a pediatric coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
Okay. I think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain. So, this Colonel Favors, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Yes and no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. He can incite more retaliation, maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon and I'll get the medicine for it. You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. No. You only need to commandeer the back seat. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
No, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous.
Mais non! Je suis tout le temps derrière qu'on est égalité.
All right, this is the spot I was thinking of. Let's get up this way.
Sure.
There's a nice vantage point up at the top here. Okay, let's dismount here. Best leave the horses back a bit. We'll have a good view over the road from this ledge. The wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is, and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. Think that's the wagon.
All right. Get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. Not all I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
I'll meet you back at the reservation.
Try not to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
No, now, I can't promise.
Oh merde.
Ah, shit.
Oh non. Putain, j'ai perdu de la vie, mon pote, mais...
Hold it right there!
Whoa, you better put that down right now.
Mais non!
Yeah. Gonna need your cargo, fellas.
Are you insane? We're the United States Army. That's it. Shoot that bastard already.
Putain, mais... accélère. Oh là là. gaffe, ça me gaffe, je fais de la merde. Putain, mais... Oh, ça m'énerve, j'appuie 50 fois dessus. Ouais, je voulais voir si on pouvait sauter dessus, mais on peut pas.
C'est deux bons français bien beaux. Ah, mais en plus on vient du Nord, alors imagine. Les boss du Nord c'est... Ah non, on a sorti les martinets. Non, et la réaction.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
Easy, boy. Captain Monroe?
Captain
I got the
Monroe.
message.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
I'll take your word for that. We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
Pour l'instant il est à 80. Si je fais deux fois genre 73, même 73 c'est bon. Même 76.
Je vais aller à
Le
Nesberg.
premier tour est très dur à faire. J'ai fait 37 là. Si j'avais fait un 28, c'était fou, j'avais un deuxième mur. J'ai encore mal atterri là. J'aurais dû la faire du coup, j'ai encore mal atterri. J'aurais dû faire mieux que 76. À la fin, tomber et si t'étais allé trop près du mur, bah tu tombes. Genre le masque là. Et puis il y a un gros mur invisible tout le long du saut. C'est pas ici l'endroit le plus chiant. Le premier tour, j'ai jamais fait si optique. Les défis les plus compliqués. Sauf qu'il faut sauter pour damage.
Elle est géniale la fin.
Putain, bah bien nul, ouais.
Et en fait, ouais, la fin.
J'étais à 35 gros. J'étais à 35, je passais à 98 pour faire le tour. Ouais, mais non, j'ai la merde là. Le 25, je l'avais fait un mois avant.
Bon, c'est parti, Damien, je vais faire le défi 9 là. J'ai
Moi, je suis fier parce que il était
itinéraire sur la carte.
Ah, tu me dis si tu arrives.
Yeah.
Ouais, mais pour le platiner, il faut le faire en mode online. Ouais. Ouais, mais. Ouais.
Moi, je suis arrivé parce que t'as plusieurs lieux.
Ok.
Laissez-moi tranquille, arrêtez de revenir. Ouais, mais au premier tour, quand je suis arrivé avec moi, ça joue beaucoup au premier tour.
Josiah?
I was,
Leaving again?
yes, just leaving. I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was you, I'd disappear too. This is all pretty much over.
Well, I'll be back.
No, you won't. Let's not pretend no more. Get out of here.
I'll miss you, Arthur. You've been a fine friend to me.
No, let's not get over sentimental.
Well, the place is quiet. Get out of here. You go with my blessing.
Thank you, Arthur.
Found a friend looking for you.
Mr. Morgan.
Sir.
How are you?
A little better.
I hope so.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress brokering peace.
You have?
I believe so. Colonel Favors has agreed to a meeting to discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and mine. Now, he has lied to me more times than I care to remember, but maybe this time he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
We got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
Perhaps I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to keep the peace?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of dull talking and ceremony. But I feel with some non-tribe members present, their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles, I got...
I've saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You owe this man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
Thank you for doing this, both of you. You have already done so much.
Ain't a problem. Just hope nobody recognizes me. I've had a few run-ins with the army recently.
I wish we could have done more to control the situation. Dutch should not have gotten involved.
My son has a mind of his own. Too much so, in fact. I just hope Colonel Favors can be reasoned with. I am not asking for very much, but when our people are sick and hungry, and we find our medicine and supplies are being deliberately withheld, how can we not view that as something personal? When they destroy our sacred sites, how can I convince Eagle Flies and the others that they shouldn't fight back?
Maybe that's part of the reason they're doing these things. Because they want you to fight. Be able to say, look, you see how these savages behave?
Perhaps. Thank you for helping Captain Monroe to retrieve those vaccines, Arthur. He will be at the meeting and is one person who knows the true situation at least. I still have hope that we can come to an agreement. Here we are. There's my men up ahead. Hello. Whoa! Wichashikina na kula wichiampi. Hiopo. Bunyapi ktelo. This way. Ah!
Whoa!
Favors. Captain Monroe, we come in peace.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause any trouble.
Well, I should hope not. Listen, Mr.
Chief.
Yes, Mr. I can't say that silly name. What is it?
In English, they call me Rains Fall.
Yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, we're all Americans here, and we want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused. Your men are little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very... Are you okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Rains.
That's, Rains Fall.
Exactly. Chief Rains, the thing
It's quite a
is,
cough.
the federal government.
Sure.
That I handle
Wait here.
the situation.
I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
No. You know he's going to have Monroe court-martialed. Or attempt to. He's going to make a disgrace of him.
Monroe? Seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favors is like. Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced he had something to do with those vaccines getting stolen. He thinks Monroe is going to force him into making a concession with the Indians. So he removes Monroe.
Removes how?
Favors wants him tried for treason and hanged.
Why does Favors care about the Indians?
Because he doesn't want to back down. I mean, his whole professional life. You know what they say about him. Hightail Favors. The man who missed a battle.
Poor Monroe. Kinda liked him.
I know. Well, still, he's kind of stuck up.
Your men violated the treaty. That treaty is null and void. I have been appointed to negotiate.
Feeling better?
Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
The lands you currently occupy belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Good day, Colonel Favors.
Well, that was remarkably unproductive. I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Oh, is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
Let him go.
This is all getting out of hand.
Aye.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here.
Aye,
If
aye.
I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, amigo. I don't want to kill this man, but shall.
Get away with this.
Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're getting out of here.
You son of a bitch. I'll kill you. Open fire on
Hold it, easy. Eat, boy. Good. Yep.
Coming after us.
You're a disgrace.
I can't shoot at these men.
Yeah, but we can.
Man, please hold
Oh. Salaud. Oh là là, je calme mal, putain.
T'inquiète.
Come on, Captain! Can you shoot? I can't do it! They're trying to kill you! I swore an oath! Push up! Push it up! What's our plan here? Find a log, then make for the back! Ain't no getting out of this one alive. Ducks home! We're seeing ducks here! Go so wrong! This is where... Okay, it's now or never. Let's go! Captain Monroe, you're with me! Hop on, Captain! We sure as hell don't want to hang around here. Come on, follow me! We got more coming in!
D'accord.
We're gonna whip you so good! I think we're finally in the clear. Everybody okay?
Not really. What do we do now?
You get out of here. Fast. Take you to the station.
I can't believe that just happened. I've been an army man my whole life.
I heard them talking. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. You can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
We'll do what we can.
I guess I won't be submitting my report.
I wouldn't think so.
Bah voyons Thomas, c'est pas bien ça, tu sais pas jouer.
Hey there! Whoa, whoa! Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet you back at camp.
Mr. Morgan! Are you okay?
Well, never better. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm on my way down to Mexico. They're finally sending me on a mission. Brother Dorkins is very jealous. What's wrong?
I'm dying, sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I got TB. I got it. Beating a man to death for a few bucks. I've lived a bad life, sister.
We've all lived bad lives, Mr. Morgan. We all sin. But I know you.
You don't know me.
Forgive me, but that's the problem. You don't know you.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but whenever we happen to meet, you're always helping people and smiling.
I had a son. He passed away. I had a girl who loved me. I threw that away. My mama died when I was a kid. And my daddy, well, I watched him die. And it weren't soon enough.
My husband died a long time ago. Life is full of pain. But there is also love and beauty.
What am I gonna do now?
Be grateful that for the first time, you see your life clearly.
Sure.
Perhaps you could help somebody. Helping makes you really happy.
But I still don't believe in nothing.
Often, neither do I. But then I meet someone like you, and everything makes sense.
You're too smart for me, sister. I guess I'm afraid.
There is nothing to be afraid of, Mr. Morgan. Take a gamble that love exists and do a loving act.
All aboard! I shall try.
I know you will. Goodbye, goodbye, Mr. Morgan. Goodbye.
Sister?
Lidl, ma femme.
Tuer le cheval d'un poursuivant.
Oh.
C'est toi? Assume.
Putain, qu'on vive la solidarité masculine, con.
Tu vas te coucher, non? Hein?
C'est génial, je n'ai pas pu sauter.
Okay, fella.
Giddy up.
Des jours avec, des jours sans. Voilà, tout dans la délicatesse.
Ah, there he is. Old Black Lung Morgan.
Shut up.
Was you followed?
Excuse me?
Was you followed?
Do you know who you're talking to?
I ain't sure. I ain't sure about much no
No.
more. All I know is there's law whenever you're around.
That's so, because it seems to me that since you've been riding with us, there ain't been nothing but trouble. Stirring things up all the time, getting in Dutch's ear. Seems wherever you is, there's Pinkertons and vice versa. So you better watch your goddamn mouth, boy! Or...
Take it easy, cowboy. You're gonna do yourself a mischief way you're heading.
Micah, shut it!
He started it! Dutch says we is to go on with plans to create a diversion. We gotta get some explosives to blow up the bridge. Get the army out of here a few days.
I think it's
Pas besoin de salut pour le laver.
I don't think Dutch cares too much. What you think?
Ça va.
We gotta confuse him one
Je vais
last
devoir le
time.
changer souvent
He and
l'écran.
I will head to Blackwater, collect the money, and help everyone leave. He's got a boat lined up.
Blackwater's a fool's errand. Everyone knows it. Even a greedy moron like you.
It's Dutch's choice, Arthur. You're just a senior gun, same as the rest of us. Only you ain't well.
I'm fine.
Then you'll do Dutch's bidding.
Ouais.
Which is robbing a stage that's coming from Annisburg full of explosives.
Rob a stage. All we seem to ever do is rob a stage, you and me.
Not me, you two. I got my own planning to do. You boys got this shit.
Guess we have. Come on, Arthur.
And Cowpoke, take it easy. You could do with a vacation, hmm?
All right, let's go. Micah says we should jump it as soon as it comes through Van Horn.
So you're taking orders from him now?
I'm taking orders from Dutch, same as always. Hey, hold up a second. Pinkerton Patrol, over there. Okay, I think we're clear. Let's head off. So, you were saying?
A pair of them are becoming unhinged. You hear about Dutch killing Cornwall?
Well, that needed to be done.
Right now? With the Pinkertons breathing down our necks?
See, I'm starting to think that you've gone soft, Morgan. Okay, let's hold up here. So, the wagon will be coming from that way, down from Annisburg. It'll take the two of us to stop it completely, or it'll never get done. So, I was thinking, you go play dead, and I'll take care of him.
No. I'm the better shot, and you're the better actor. No, you play dead, and I'll cover you.
I got that. I got that. Oh, that's them coming now, I think. It'll be quite the show.
des coups de
Ouais,
tête,
ça
à
c'est le
l'époque,
2.
dans le fond.
Ouais, bon, c'était valide un peu. Ouais, c'est marrant.
Ah, on va jeter, je le dis.
À l'époque, on regardait, ouais, c'était le grand sport. Après, à un moment donné, là, c'était des trucs. C'était un moment là, Noël sur la gueule, quoi.
Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Celle où Philippe peut régler sa télé, son antenne. Et puis à la fin, il se retrouve à poil parce qu'il déguise sa chaise. En fait, il met en fait, il se déshabille et il met au fur et à mesure des vêtements sur sa chaise et se rend compte qu'il capte de mieux en mieux à chaque fois. C'est n'importe quoi. Enfin, je sais pas où il va chercher ses trucs. À la fin, il se retrouve à regarder sa chaise. Il est
Un petit
content,
enfant
il
n'importe
fait
qui,
sa
il
chaise.
Je lance ma PS4.
Enfin, Noël aussi, c'est pour les cartes postales lui-même aussi. Il ouvre sa porte, oh, surprise, les gens sont
Je sais pas ce qui se passe derrière, il y a une connexion.
Look at this place. These people.
Ah, puis quand il part en vacances, il va à la mine, c'est quand il part à la mine, c'est quand il a fait les cartes.
Come on, let's get you out of.
Ruby saw it!
Oh putain, un pote se plaint. Oh là là. Mais c'est un tombé.
All right, let's see if we can get this back to camp without blowing ourselves up. Nice shooting back there.
Nice truck playing.
Comes naturally. I could use a drink after that.
Yeah, I know. Just never goes easy no more, does it?
Ah, mais...
Still more behind us. close. Don't reckon I'm cut out to be a dynamite wagon driver.
Killing a bunch of folks so we can rob some dynamite to blow up a bridge? This make any sense to you?
It's a distraction. So it ain't meant to make sense.
It should to us. It's our plan.
You know, I've had it with the Mona. Look, there's Micah up ahead.
Great. Whoa!
So, you got it?
We got it. Yes, we got it.
What's wrong, Arthur?
Nothing at all, boss.
John, go drive this over to Bacchus Bridge. Get it hidden near there.
He really does think
Bill,
he's in charge.
You go on ahead. I need to speak with Arthur. Good work, son.
What's going on?
Listen, I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, and you find me irritating and a threat, and I like to annoy you. But right now, I need better from you, Arthur.
Okay, Micah. Whatever you say.
I ain't the bad guy you think I am, Arthur. But I am a survivor. Stick with me and you'll live. Oh, the bridge is probably a two-man job. You should probably go help Marston.
Why don't you?
Like I said, Dutch and I got planning to do for the train. There's a big picture here, Arthur. Trust me.
Représente chaque note. Représente chaque pays.
Oh là là.
Des chopis de Vénasque.
Hey, boy.
Des courses au pif, on s'en fout.
Allez, Saint-Denis, let's go.
Quel reçu, ouais. Gros, je vais chercher un tableau dans une game de ranked, j'arrive. Merde, putain, je prends un tableau à côté. J'ai comme par hasard depuis le tableau, ça a l'air plutôt bien.
the problem here.
Don't you worry about me.
There you are. Here I am.
Là,
Come
je vais
on,
faire une
let's
mission avec
go.
Sadie et
Let's
Dutch
go
à
where?
Saint-Denis.
Why are you so riled up? Today is a great day, Arthur. Today is the day they are going to hang Colm O'Driscoll. That's so.
Rather they hang him or I shoot him.
Oh, they are gonna hang him.
Yeah, and not before time.
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves.
In this?
In this.
C'est moi qui parle tout à l'heure. C'est très pareil.
Okay.
Come on.
Ah, là, je suis habillé en officier. Non.
Well, don't we just look the
Avec
part?
Sadie et Dutch.
We'll cut through the alley to get to the gallows. We keep our weapons holstered, our disguises on, and our wits about us.
Mrs. Adler, might I say, being a fancy woman of Saint Denis suits you.
I'd dress up like the Queen of Sheba if it meant seeing that son of a bitch swing.
Colm hung me up, nearly butchered me. That don't mean I'm comfortable in this woolen coat.
You made it out of that predicament, as I remember, Mr. Morgan. My husband weren't so lucky.
You lost your husband. I lost my darling Annabelle. That poor boy Kieran. We've all lost something because of Colm. And that is why we will shepherd him to eternity.
Amen to that.
Now keep those fingers off those triggers, because we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
Practice what you preach, brother.
Whatever do you mean?
Are you gonna keep your cool? Really? When you seem to lose it all so often now.
This doubting and questioning of yours, I miss the old Arthur.
Don't we all?
You two quit it. Y'all got a job to do, and we're all in rough agreement about how we're doing it. As far as I can tell.
Exactly.
All right then. Come on. We gotta hang him to witness.
Look here, don't the public love an execution?
Ah, t'es encore sur le défi, là?
Bah ouais, mais il faut pas se casser la gueule, faut pas se tirer la main.
Hey. All right. Good. Now, you see that pair of assholes?
Sure.
They're Colm's boys.
Yes, I think so.
What a surprise. I'm glad we're here. What are they pointing at?
Tiens, Nico. Faut te remonter le moral.
Oh, here comes somebody.
Ouais, rien.
Stay here. Don't do nothing. Go brush that horse, officer.
Yes, sir.
The crowd came to see a show. We don't want to disappoint them.
I guess they did miss their chance to see John swing by his neck.
Hey, you know I wasn't going to let it come to that.
I guess I don't know what I know no more.
And I guess this isn't the time to question either my decision or yours. Here and now,
On va tout savoir.
O'Driscoll's going to
Et je suis sûr que...
He's cutting in there.
Et je suis sûr qu'elle lève les jambes et tout. Allez hop.
Let's go. Quiet.
Je suis sûr qu'ils font des concours et qu'ils jettent leur... Ils se lèvent avec les jambes et tout, puis... Ils sont tous les deux l'un à côté de l'autre dans le lit allongé. Allez hop.
So, they got a guy up on the roof, overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there, on one of these verandas, through a building maybe. Get him. And do it silently.
Well, obviously I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
Parce que lui, t'as l'impression que ça part du fin fond des abysses, hein, tellement que ça
Ah non, mais
c'est
c'est clair.
gras, c'est
Puis moi, je
dégueulasse.
l'ai fait durer, le fait le plus long.
Oh, perfect. Here's a ladder.
Il est 15 secondes, le fait le plus long du faire. Donc,
Mais par contre, le mec, on dirait que c'est mon copain.
Find a way up to the roof and stop him. I'll go back to Mrs. Adler.
C'est le 14 juillet, lui, tout ça. Avec la prise de la Bastille et tout ce que tu veux, il y a tout qui suit. N'empêche que, B, malgré ça, il t'a pas battu, hein. On se demande d'où ils viennent. Je sais qu'ils sont pleins, tu vois.
Attends, c'était juste les amis.
Your boss is gonna swing, I promise.
C'est pour ça que je prends les promos d'Ariel.
Well, cool. Allez, your escape plan.
From barbary. Yet justice itself can at times be barbaric. For sometimes a man is so savage, the only way to deal with him justly is by savagery.
Le pire, c'est quand tu marches et que tu en sors un à chaque
O'Driscoll
fois.
is one such man. He has murdered, tortured, robbed, stolen, raped, and abused for a decade across 5 states, seemingly with impunity. Today, justice catches up with him.
C'est la débandade.
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges...
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Coleman Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy. But it is a task we must carry out if our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul. Whenever you are ready.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
Morgan! You hear us? Take a shot on these O'Driscolls! I'm covering you!
Voilà. O'Driscoll, il est mort.
Vas-y, vas-y. Staline, Berlin, allemande, comme ça, le game, je m'en occupe salement.
Oh putain Nico, c'est ça qu'il faut que je t'envoie, tu vas rigoler. Mais tu te souviens de celui sur la vidéo des animaux?
Oh putain, ouais.
How you get on, Arthur?
Well, we saw the bastard hang okay, but
Ah, il y a une gueule
no thing ain't gonna save us.
I guess that's one less thing to worry about.
I guess compared to the entire government, in the end, Como Driscoll didn't seem like such a worry.
Ouais, on voit, t'inquiète. Hein.
Okay.
I know it's from that Mary.
Mary?
She ain't worth it, Arthur.
Who is?
Alors après, je pense que après, dans la, c'est vrai que c'est marrant quand on regarde, mais je pense
My
que
dear
ils
Arthur,
se rendent pas compte en fait.
you never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why. I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I, nonetheless, must send it. Arthur. Oh, Arthur. I was just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams. I miss you, and I will always miss you. But I cannot live like that. And it seems you cannot live any other way. When I'm with you, the world makes sense, but when we are apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I'm so sorry for everything long ago, and for starting up that business again. There's a good man within you, Arthur, but he is wrestling with a giant, and the giant wins time and again. You've broken my heart again, and I fear I have broken yours. And for that, I will never forgive myself, but you must let me go now. I enclose a ring you gave me many years ago, when we were both young. Not because I don't like it, but because I care for it far too much, and it reminds me too much of you. I hope one day you will find some people in love who can use this, for it kept me thinking of you all these years, and I hope by returning it to you, I can finally be free. Goodbye, Mary.
Attends.
Même ma mère qui sur les trucs d'animaux en général c'est dur, mais là franchement même là la vérité.
Oui putain, je suis en train de faire le verre de terre là. Oh, il y a un masque. Oh bah ça il m'a pas touché. Non.
Oh putain Kenny,
yes.
Oh.
La bombe.
Ouais mais bon là c'est fait exprès à mon avis je pense.
Ouais mais bon Kenny c'est
je pense que tout est calculé, je pense en avance. Parce
oui.
qu'attends, ok je veux bien qu'un youtubeur soit millionnaire, mais de là tous les jours faire 10 000 euros de course ou 5 000 euros de course.
Il fait pas tous les jours, mais n'empêche que son truc de PQ là, franchement il m'a tué quoi.
500 euros de PQ, 2000 euros de bouteille d'alcool.
Il a fait 2000 euros de PQ.
2000 euros de PQ, enfin bref, c'est trop. Tu le vois à la fin de leur vidéo, c'est tout le temps pareil. Arrête. C'est pour ça, comme je te dis, mais tout est calculé en avance, c'est obligé.
Non mais bon, c'est rigolo à regarder quand même.
Oui, c'est rigolo. Bon, moi le mec, la première fois qu'il me fait...
Hey, big man.
Where are you? Avec la carte bleue, c'est dit que la carte.
Really worried.
C'est pas tout le temps à l'air libre.
Me too, uncle. What's going to happen, you know?
5000 euros
to everybody.
Dans la rue au passant. Ouais.
I guess folks is gonna make a choice.
Non, par contre, c'était Mastou qui avait fait ça.
Where they live?
Avec les cartes de ses collègues là.
Ah oui, quand ils échangé leur carte pendant 24 heures.
Ils avaient échangé leur carte et pendant une.
I don't have that choice no more.
Oui,
I'm just trying to help others see clearly.
Oui, quand t'as
That's
des
my
bombes,
choice.
vas-y, prends la carte bleue, choisis une somme, ce que tu
You're a
veux,
good
c'est pas
man,
grave.
Arthur Morgan.
Ouais.
Oui, c'était Mathieu avec l'autre.
Good
là,
man.
je sais pas.
C'est lui que c'était qui était avec lui.
Oh, hello, Arthur.
Susan.
C'est d'ailleurs, putain.
You okay, Susan?
All those years, and look at us. It's pathetic.
I know. I ain't sure what to do.
I suppose.
Moi, je repasse au sanglier, tu sais, quand il fait marche arrière, tu sais. Tellement qu'il est dead, tu sais. Oh putain,
What?
L'éléphant aussi.
Ah oui, l'éléphant, ouais.
Hello, Arthur.
C'est un problème de faux contact ou bien d'écouteurs Lidl.
Yep.
Il était petit celui-là, c'était nul.
Il était petit celui-là, bon.
Ouais, puis on entendait mal. Te chier dessus. Sachant que c'est pas ton jeu, t'as pas te chier dessus, on allait dormir quoi.
Ouais, c'est clair, j'ai pas envie, c'est
Pas de la merde comme tout le monde.
Et non. Mais de me jeter.
Yeah. Yeah, you all right there, boy? Yeah.
Mais le missile a suivi un mec qui est dans l'autre branche. Mais là,
Yeah. Come on. Hey, hey.
mais il me donne un moteur d'IPA moderne.
Laisse tomber, c'est toujours pour ma gueule.
C'était génial.
Comme si elle a un repas ou je sais pas.
Un repas cette heure-ci.
Ouais,
Je sais pas.
une bestiole, ta mère.
Appelle-le dans mélanger.
Where is my...
Prends-le et mets-le dehors.
Damien, t'as pas une pantoufle vite fait? Damien,
Attends.
tu veux pas un truc? Regarde.